Hey,
Hola.
boss.
Opted.
All right, we are in. So, let's do a quick little recap from your guys' perspective on what happened and where you are right now.
All right, so we should be we're currently in the kitchen there, talking with
Granny.
Granny, and they've agreed to send the extras with us down to the prison area because we're gonna try to break out the other adventurers. And I think the last thing we had decided on was to take the shit. Were we gonna take the east elevator?
Yep.
Yes, we're
Yeah.
gonna take the east elevator because I, doing my awesome gnomish, I mean not gnomish, my tinkerish nature of mechanic, I disabled the west one.
Yeah. Yeah, we broke that already.
You guys
Um,
did break that,
yeah, yeah.
and then you took
It's
a
not like
short
broke.
rest.
It's like it's not like broke. It's just like broke. That they can't fix it. It's enough where I know how to fix it.
So, here's my question to you guys. How long would it take for somebody to realize that the elevator doesn't work and to go investigate?
I don't know. We'll probably find out. Mm.
Depends on how often that one's used.
That is a good question.
And I'm just saying it could be our escape out too. But guess we'll find out.
I figure we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Well,
How
we
about
already burned that
this?
bridge.
How about I with the way I hooked it up, I make it so that way we can use it if I work on it or do something to it.
You mean fix it?
So I know
Like you,
that I know
you
that
broke it so we
Gon's
can use it if you fix it.
I know that Gon's sleeping underneath his nice little Yeti poncho that he made. And you have this nice little dream. You're sitting on this throne of Chardalin, and around you are all your loyal subjects. And one of them says, "Hey boss, the elevator right behind us isn't working." So obviously they say, "Go and investigate." Being this small little Duergar, you turn invisible, go up and take a look, because you just unleashed a giant dragon who is Chardalin laced, and you're expecting these things. So another party tried to do almost this exact same thing a couple days ago. So you head up invisible, and then go through and see an entire barracks room filled with carnage. Egads, Zounds, Zooks even. It seems that there are mice in the grain pile. So you go down there, and that's when you see Granny's face kind of sours. And she says, "I've just received a message from one of our informants. It seems that they know that something's happening, and they are on high alert right now." And this is where we'll pick it up. What do you guys do?
Did Gon just wake back up?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna shake him awake and say, "Bro, you're tossing and turning. Wake up."
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna jump up, uh, completely naked because that's how Gon sleeps,
Whoa.
and I'm gonna tell everybody what I just had a dream about before I put my clothes on.
I threw up a little bit in my mouth, but it's okay because I'm a dragonborn. I just ate it back up.
Do you think that was a premonition?
You're using some big words. and
Do
I
you
don't really
think?
get them, so I'm just gonna have to assume you're insulting me.
Do you think that somebody is trying to give you information while you sleep?
I'm gonna shrug
Hmm.
because that's still just kind of too big of a concept.
Vernon, what do you think? It's kind of coincidental, isn't it?
Man, that was weird. That's probably what's actually going on.
Hmm. Yeah, it could be too that Gon is just paranoid about the elevator.
I
Why
am
don't I go?
paranoid.
What? Why don't I just turn it back on?
I don't know. I'll leave that
I mean,
up
it's
to
pretty
you.
easy. If you go to pulley B and you go CCY, you know, XB front back, something like that, you know. You understand? I know
Um,
it's mechanic lingo, but it's okay if you don't.
I don't know. We've seen some weird stuff. We've had people talk to you through your mind and things like that. It just wouldn't be out of the question if somebody's trying to warn us.
Yeah, no, I fully understand that. Let's get ready to go. I think we should go now. We should just like if we're gonna do the guard thing, act like we're under arrest or whatever.
Yeah. So how's this working? Who are the guards and who are the prisoners?
All right, are we
See?
going with that idea?
I think Logan is or Gon is gonna be a Dugar as well as these guys up here. This one and this one and this one right here.
So what I was thinking, I look like a Durgar, and
Oh,
I'll carry the
so
weapons. Yep.
here's the little bit of housekeeping that I have. With this short rest, anything that took an hour has fallen off. So Vernon's see invisibility is no longer working, and Chauncey's comprehend languages has been done.
Scans.
I feel like I
So
need to have that invisibility here, so I think I'm gonna cast it again as soon as like we're about to leave, and that will take up my last second level spot. But I feel like being able to see invisible
now,
Dugar.
right. Now Raven can understand, correct?
Yeah.
He can
Yes.
understand Dwarvish. You've also noticed that these things were also speaking Undercommon.
Gotcha.
And Granny at
So
least had the ability to interact with you and talk in common.
Well, if you need to, I can always cast it again. If we get ourselves in a pickle.
as needed, I'll translate. If you know.
all right. So what we do is I'll carry weapons so they're easily deployable. I'm going to use my rope to rig a series of linked half hitches, basically a daisy chain type situation around everybody's wrists. So it looks like they're tied up. And basically, I can just pull it on one end and it comes loose and lets everybody go.
All right. So have you already cast the disguise self on yourself?
I'm going to wait until we're ready to roll. So I've got the maximum amount of time on it.
All right. Were you talking about disguising yourself in front of
Yep.
everybody else?
Yeah, I can cast in front of everybody else, right?
Well, no,
Oh, yeah,
because you
yeah.
were like, "Hey,
Yeah.
here's the plan." So
Yeah.
Granny's gonna let you know that because of the Duergar's time spent in subjugation of the mind flayers, they actually illusions and magic do not affect them as much. So there's a good possibility that your stuff will not fall into any scrutiny, especially around the Mind Masters. Those Mind Masters have a true sight about them, and they can see through almost all illusions.
Does that even mean makeup? Like the actual disguise, like painting themselves?
Well, I mean, I guess
Probably not.
that's
More magical
you'd have
stuff.
to be really good at it, though.
You just have to have disguise kit.
Yes, which I do not have.
You can have mine. Could I
Oh,
give it to you?
Also, there's a little discrepancy. How tall is Gone?
so I had a plan for that, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
He's got stilts.
no. Gon's almost 7 feet tall. He's fucking huge, and the spell allows for a foot taller or shorter. I was going to go taller, and because I know that the Dwargar have enlarge,
That's good stuff.
so I would just look like an enlarged Dwargar.
Yeah, that's legit.
Okay.
So yeah, if we got a disguise kit, then I think we can still go ahead with this plan.
What could go wrong?
As
Lots of stuff.
you're making preparations and stuff like that, you are hearing commotion coming from out in the hallway. Let me use a little ping. It sounds like they're opening things, moving around. You hear hushed tones. What's up?
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, so out in the hallway towards the east, by those 3 doorways that you didn't check before you took your short rest, you are hearing the sounds of doors opening and people talking. It sounds like they're speaking in Undercommon, so nobody knows that.
I can cast comprehend language.
You could.
Yeah, but then they'd hear you. Cast it.
I said I could. I mean, we are behind a closed door, so I'm not gonna.
And there also is the ambient sound of like gears turning and machinery working. Even with a fireball going off, the people in Grandolpha's room were okay. I'm saying as long as it's not like a knock or something like that where everything's audible to 300 feet, just a regular casting would not draw suspicion.
All right. I think it's
Gotcha.
important. Yeah, I think it's important to know what's being said, so I'll cast it.
I'm
It
going to
could
put
be
my
the guys
clothes
working.
back on.
If it's been an hour or so since we, it could be the people working on the elevator too. Maybe they haven't discovered us yet.
So your ears adjust now as the guttural tones come into. You hear 4 to 5 distinct voices, and they're saying, "All right, check everything. We need to make sure that they haven't gone up to the workshop. We haven't found them in the forge level, and Father wants to ensure that Grandolpha isn't is sitting comfortably."
All right. I'm just gonna repeat everything I heard to the group.
All right.
What's Granny have to say about what she just heard?
Well, it's to be expected.
How have you not been found in here? Do they not come looking in this room?
She lets you know that she's a guest. Well, you would probably also talked about this during the hour that you were there, but you get the backstory that Zardarok is looking for her to be his fourth wife, and she's trying to impress. He's trying to impress her because she is part of a Durgar family that is a string of prolific brewers. So when he subjugates the entire surface world in this perpetual night that's caused by the rime, she's gonna do the alcohol operations.
I wonder what's in that workshop they don't want us to find.
I wonder what we're going to do if they find us now.
That's a good question. Well, they're on high alert. They're looking for us.
Well, you could just have these Dugar, like if you're ready, you could have the Dugar saddle us up and bring us down type thing, right here, right now. Burst out the door, act like you just caught us and we just got uh we just got caught type thing.
Yeah, fuck it, send it.
We got fake restraints.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
told
you
you I'm
guys
doing
got
the
rope.
rope.
All right.
I'm rigging it.
Whatever you're gonna do it quick.
I've got my stuff, my shield and my spear in my bag of holding.
All right.
And everybody else's stuff I'll just carry.
So as you're getting everything ready and set up, you hear a knock at the door. Doosh, doosh, doosh. Undercommon, and then you hear Grandolph of Mugsart. This is Dearth. On behalf of my father, I'm checking on you. She looks around, motions you guys to leave out the back, or not leave out the back, but move away from the areas. She sheepishly opens the door, and outside, kind of hanging out in the periphery, you see one Durgar that has a hood on, arcane kind of markings all over himself. Flanked on either side is a Durgar that looks like they've been shoehorned into this mechanical cage that has spikes and protrusions. Their face kind of frozen in some sort of agony as their eyes are glazed over. They are looking around, and every once in a while a pincher slams shut, and a hammer on the other hand kind of knocks against their stuff. And then behind them is two other Dugars that are kind of looking around and taking a look at things. Granny
That I just want to open my mouth on it.
Granny tells them that they are all right and that her guards are keeping her safe. As they kind of come in to screen away. And they close the door and they continue to start to maneuver about.
We won.
Come on.
So there might be a wrinkle in your plan. I just thought of. Do you speak Undercommon or?
Who, me?
Are you just gonna shrug? Ugh.
Yeah, I'm just going to shrug. They're just going to pretend I'm stupid.
Won't be too far of a reach for you.
I wasn't gonna say that.
I'm sorry.
I mean, if he's
That
going to
was
play the
totally
part, he
Vernon
might as well
saying
play
that.
it and sell it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Sorry, bro.
All right. Are we listening for footsteps? See if they go far enough away.
You also hear him call out in Undercommon. The one there is like, I'm gonna go check my father's room. You guys stand guard.
Oh yeah, they're about to see the archaic splatterhouse in the rooms over there.
Yep. They're going to check the dad's room. There's probably nothing. There's nothing in there though.
Except an altar full of piss.
It's probably stinking like a motherfucker right now because it's been in there for an hour.
And that's orc piss.
Ooh,
Should we peek out the door, see if the hallway's clear, and make our move?
yeah. I wanted to kill that dude so
I'm gonna
bad.
let the real Dwargar lead the way since they actually know where we're going and can talk.
Alright, so there's two Durgar right there. For purposes of everything else, who's going, what's the order of march?
So I was thinking they'd be up front, especially doing any talking or anything, and I will be in the rear as like the security, kind of holding the rope that's got these guys together.
Alright.
Yeah.
Can't believe you talked me into this plan.
Hey, my plans always work out. And then I'm gonna say, "Quiet, slave," and I'm gonna kind of shove them.
You're lucky I like you.
You make it out into the hallway. It doesn't seem to be too much going on with this way. You can see that there is a set of doors in front to you, as well as the north and the south. And they move around to the south. I can actually go ahead and take you guys, and then now I can lock you guys as a group.
Oh,
Hey.
And that's one of the new things they did.
Fancy.
Fog of War, Racer. You see one of the Duergar, Chauncey, that you talked to that let you in is standing there, and he sees the group. You, well, let's see how well he does. I'm gonna view the stat block. He looks at you, Gone, and immediately sees through your disguise.
okay. I'm gonna do the giant fucking thump on his head and knock his ass out. Or that's my intent. I'm attacking.
No, he's a good guy.
Oh, I thought he was the bad guy.
Now
No.
this is the one that he met, and he sees you, and is like,
Oh, okay.
no, that's not gonna work.
I shrug. It was worth a shot.
That's the one that let Chauncey that Chauncey met and let everybody in.
Gotcha. Okay.
What do you?
They all look the same to me.
By the way, did he speak in uncommon or common?
He spoke it in common.
Oh, okay. He said your disguise isn't gonna work, bro.
Mm. Worth a shot.
Do you have any suggestions?
we let them all take us like this. But then then the weapons.
So, in this room, braziers of glowing hot coal stand in the corners of the room, working to offset the cold air that flows through the rows of arrow slits on the southern wall. Scattered around the room are several training dummies made of wood and sackcloth, as well as 4 freestanding suits of plate armor. A floor to ceiling iron cage in the middle of the room consists of an elevator shaft with chains running up and down away from it. The chains are in a constant motion, and you hear a loud mechanical noises high above you and below you.
Can we give him the 15-second rundown of what we're trying to do? Trying to sneak down to the prison area, release some prisoners so we can have more allies.
He lets you know that they know that somebody's here, and they're actively searching for you. It's probably not safe, but like, whatever you guys are gonna do, he's trying to lay low and not get murdered.
So basically, he said, chances are we're going to get caught and get slayed. Still want to go?
We took down their Charterland dragon. I'm pretty sure that Gon is like, we can definitely take this bitch out.
Do you know how many people are down there waiting for us?
Practically the entire fortress is underground, as well as the forge area. There are 24 easily down there.
Okay. That last guy was important. Why don't we take him hostage?
Which guy?
The one that came to check on Granny.
There's an
Do you
idea.
know what's, do you know what's in the workshop?
It's the floor above us. It's where they tend to the tools, and it's got alchemical stuff in it. Pretty much the engineers are the ones that take care of that stuff.
Is there anything you think we could use, you guys, or cause havoc?
I would love to do some mechanical shit.
All right, what were you going to say, Alex?
No, that's it. It's the mechanical place up there. It's the highest most point. It's where tools and equipment and stuff like that are maintained.
Yeah. Unless there's something up there that we think we could use, probably not quite worth our time right now.
I think there could be.
Can we get there with the
They
elevator?
they were worried enough about us.
Does this elevator take us to there?
Yeah, you
Or-
just go up.
Yeah, all right, let's go up. Yeah, everybody good with that?
I think Bowie dropped for some reason.
Maybe he's switching.
who knows?
Chauncey, you good?
I tell you what we can do is it's dark outside, so I'm going to go pause this and then put my birds to bed and come back.
I just
I'm
say
just
we
saying,
take
I
a
think we need
long
to.
rest first so we can really lay down some hate.
Yeah. So just to clarify, if we take a long rest, we'll still have enough time to get back to Northwest and meet up with the arcane Brotherhood lady.
Well,
So let me
we could check
let's
that map really quick.
well, let
Just
me
to verify.
because we
The
need.
bell.
That's probably going to be some harsh terrain too, so I don't know how fast we're moving.
No word.
So basically, if it's the red dotted trail, you can move 20 feet. If it's off of it, you can move 10 if you push your mount, so you can double your speed, but at the cost of exhaustion.
Yeah,
Just to confirm, how many days do we have until she leaves?
Oh
Is it
man,
3 or 4?
I think I
Was it
gave you guys
4?
like 6.
Oh yeah,
6 days?
did.
yeah. I say we do this. Let me do
I think
this
we need a long break
first.
though.
Yeah, but first since we've got them available. The dude that's speaking common, that's we know
Grump?
was on our side.
Drek.
Yeah.
Drac.
Let me ask you this: what was y'all's plan? Just a random revolt at some point, or
He looks around. We were going to wait until he overextended himself and then strike.
How many
so,
of you are down there in those 20, those 2 dozen that you're talking about? How many of you guys are down
Out of every 10, there are about 3 that are loyal to Grandalfa. She
there?
has been working to turn some of his most loyal against him.
Knowing this information, I feel like we need to go talk to Grandolph one more time.
okay. I think if we can coordinate an attack with them, it'll work.
You guys are
That's
gonna.
that's where I'm going. That's what I'm talking about. I'm thinking if we can, if she can get her people, uh, like either notice or get them to all come up and not be in the room when we get there, type situation. Does that make sense?
Well, we got time.
So, and then they help us. I don't know. Like they go on, oh, hey, we need to send another group or something. Let's send my people type situation.
I think if we can get them to turn in the midst of I think if we can just basically go in guns blazing and get everybody to turn at the same time.
But that's exactly what I'm saying. We don't know which one is which.
Plus, when we start fighting the big baddie guy, once we start winning, they're all going to see that, and the ones that are loyal might turn then.
Yeah, but like, would you rather kill somebody that's loyal and willing to help you in the end right away, help you, or kill them and
So we pick one
potentially not
target.
have?
So we pick one target off the front, or for the first attack, and we have these guys show us who.
You
I
are
feel like we need to
starting to hear
move.
heavy footfalls on the flagstones, growing closer in your direction.
We better get back to Granny's. If
Are
she
we
left.
are we gonna take the sun? Which route are we going? I need to know right now because I'm about to pull my shield out.
Up and over. We're going
He
back and
saw through he saw through your getup
yeah, I know.
that fast.
Yeah, they're not gonna if they see us, it's gonna be a fight. So we have one of two options. We either meet them head first or hide. I'm actually okay with either.
I'm okay with hiding.
I'll hide, and then we can ambush them when they come out. You guys have your you two stand over there. So that way they're focused on you guys when they come through, and then we just jump them.
We have proven that we can take on, a whole room of these guys. Just, I mean, we
Well,
might,
except we haven't fought their fucking their undead mech warriors yet, but yeah, okay.
this is very true.
Well, assuming that they're in the hallway already.
Assume
All right. Well, I'm gonna move my person.
I think you can't. I think it's the whole team.
Oh yeah, it's the whole team as one.
Bam! Now everybody's ungrouped.
Whoa, that easy.
Thanks, D&D Beyond.
Yeah. Shameless plug.
Yeah.
Well, I'm getting out of the doorway.
Yeah, I want to be far away.
What is this thing in the middle? Is this a pillar?
That's
an elevator.
That's the elevator.
Elevator.
Is it hide behindable?
Hide.
Yeah, we'll say it provides like 3/4 cover because it's in a cage.
Okay, well, I'm a tree.
Oh,
They can't see me. I can't see them. Kind of.
God's gone as an 8-foot person just standing in the corner.
You will effectively have 3/4 cover. And then these Duergar are,
They're gonna be forced to fight.
we'll say, standing there.
well, I say we let them try to talk it out before, like maybe they can get them, maybe not fight until we have some, maybe they can talk their way out of it. Hey, what's the darkest corner in here?
So with everybody's dark vision, it's all lit to combat the wind that's whipping in. So everything is considered to be dim light, but everybody's dark vision brings it up to bright light.
That's good because thanks to my umbral sight, as long as I'm entirely in darkness, I have the invisible condition.
Yep.
So that's why I'm going for like total darkness. Where can I find that?
There is no total darkness in this room. Everything's at a low level of light.
Ah, so I can't. Gotcha. Cool. Nope, tracking. Like a moose on crack. Cool. Yeah. Guess I'm gonna go over here.
You're starting to hear more stuff coming through.
Wait a minute. I know how we can avoid a fight.
No.
Everybody come to me. We're gonna go up this rope.
What rope?
oh, you're gonna do the thing that we did to the dragon.
How high is the
We should-
ceiling? Though?
I'll go along with it. All right.
Let's do it right above above them right here then. Like I'm gonna use myself as a like right in here. If
They'll
you're gonna
see
do that.
The
But they'll see the
problem
rope
is
dangling.
the problem is they'll see the rope.
Yeah.
So that's
Oh, then in that case, do it like back here where Ravenloft is, and the rope will be disguised along the wires and cage.
It would, but we might get lucky when these Duergars talk to them. So
yeah. Cool.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
So I'm gonna move there, and we're gonna go ahead and cast rope trick.
All right, let me confer really quick.
Mm-hmm. Really good that long rest.
long rest would be nice.
You can hold up to 8 medium or smaller creatures.
That's us, right?
Yep.
You? Shit, if you really wanted to, you could put we could put the those three Dugar or the two that were with us because the one's on duty right now. You could bring the other two up with us so that way they don't get seen either.
Yeah, but they have no reason to be not trusted.
Yeah, no. And if anything, it's good to have extra people on the ground to distract them.
Yeah.
Or to maybe we get a ally out of this.
So you cast Rope Trick, everybody boogies up there just in time for the double doors to open and see all of these Dugers.
It's our favorite party.
I'm going to say that you guys are in this little pocket dimension right now. So I'm going to pull you off to the side.
Nice.
So they come in there, and then the one commands Drex to summon the elevator for him, and they press it, and it's going. And you hear the one in the hood say, "I need to report to my father. They've damaged his dragon sculpture. They've ransacked his room, and they're still at large.
Oh man.
Let us know if you find anything."
Somebody pissed in your wardrobe, dude.
The elevator.
Sir, while this is happening, I'm looking at the elevator, and is it the same, it's like same make and model type thing as the other one?
Yeah.
Like same. Okay. I'm just curious. I'm gonna pay attention to it once the sun gets on it. I wanna try to disable it so it'll fall.
It
Dude.
took you 10 minutes to do what you did to the last one when it was standing still. So with this one not moving, you're not going to be able to tinker around with it. You'd have to actually do like damage to it.
Plus, you can't take any actions like through the portal.
There is that as well.
I was talking about getting out because they'll be on the elevator.
I mean, I think we should just take the win. But,
Well, that's fine.
like, because we all still need to rest.
I was just told no, so we're good. Go.
The elevator arrives, they jump onto it, and they start going down.
Whoosh. Okay, everybody out of the hole.
Maybe
Yeah, I
once
thought they
learn-
got into the pocket dimension for a second because they were right next to us.
maybe once Sardarok gets the news that somebody pissed in his Cheerios, he'll make his fatal mistake.
All right, what are you guys doing?
Guess coming back out of the hole.
Gotcha.
Boop. All right, let's move back to the secure location and regroup and take a rest. And we can talk to Granny again. Try to get a better plan going.
Are you guys gonna try to get a long rest in Granny's thing?
That was the plan.
That is not gonna happen. This place is on too high of alert, and they are
Okay.
going through searching. So there's an excellent possibility that you will be caught before you get the effects of a long rest. The likelihood of that is very good.
Okay. Next idea.
That's exactly what I was saying. Like I that's what I thought was going to happen. What I think we should do, honestly, is if if we can talk to her and figure out a time within the next like nine or no, like in like 10 hours, come back and have them on the door or whatever to open it. I don't know. That's the only way I could think we could actually get a full rest.
So you're saying talk to Granny, see if we can coordinate a time in 10 hours that everybody's gonna rise up and rise against.
Yeah, and we bounce. When we get back, we'll show up. Her people will be on the door, hopefully.
Drek. Hopefully Drek is on the door again.
Drax on the door, opens the door for us again, and then we just go straight there. We go uh straight to him then and fuck him up. Go directly at the head.
I would say go ahead and talk to Granny. See if she'll bite or see if she'll offer her help.
Okay.
I'll try to persuade her.
I'm just gonna hang back here.
Where? In the dimension? In the pocket
No,
dimension?
I popped out. I'm by the elevator.
Well, if you guys are doing that, they are heading back.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, shit. Might as well.
So the intention is to talk to Granny to try to see if she can get people that you can stock a whole bunch of people to revolt. There.
Yes. Yeah, and like have a set time, place type thing, you know?
Yeah,
Like
she lets you know that the Chartolin has poisoned Zardarok's mind, and he has a blind spot for her, but he is not inclined. Like, he does random stuff. The captain of the guards was suspected of treason, and she's being tortured downstairs.
Yeah, good times.
Like,
Okay.
this guy has zero rhyme or reason. He has a form of madness that causes him to be increasingly paranoid. The only thing that's keeping her safe is the fact that he wants to impress her because it moves towards her plans.
all right then. Either that or we just
Okay. What does she suggest then?
Well, she was
Here
laying
to-
low waiting for her opportunity. The worst case scenario, she becomes his fourth wife and waits for him to die doing something foolish. She has the luxury of a long lifespan.
Fair enough.
And she gets set up as the beer distribution, which she has a couple bottles. She passes them out. They're mushroom ale bottles. They are very, very potent. Think like mushroom vodka, but with like a hoppy aftertaste.
What if we got everybody drunk down there and then attacked them?
You're like, what if we got dwarves drunk?
Okay.
It's like saying getting a drunk.
Yeah. If you look at it objectively now, like, they know that something's happening and they're searching. So it's been an hour since you guys arrived, did your stuff, and took your rest. So there's probably going to be more frequent stuff, especially now even more, since they figured out that Zardarok's bedroom has been,
Defiled.
yeah.
All right.
you could go directly to the priest and go kill the priest. That's on this elevator.
Is it just him?
It's his room, right? Am I wrong?
You know that it's down, and that elevator brings you about as close as you can get without being dropped off in it. But you've never been there before.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I know, but that's what like they would said the last time.
Mm-hmm.
I was just going over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go kill a priest.
All right, let's go do that. Maybe that'll end the madness of the king of Zardagal.
Is that what you guys are doing? Taking it down?
Yep.
Boy.
All right. I will group you back together so that way I can move you all at once.
I can't wait. Let me go get a drink.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back.
All right. All right. So you guys should be able to
Had to get another beer.
see. There's the ping. So right there to down there. Pretty much the most southern portion of the map. You should see it.
Yep.
Anybody else know that guy?
One guy.
See him? See him? The guy that's like a
The
Viking,
Duergar Hammerer. Oh yeah.
and he's always like, "Oh,
He's got
what
his
is
eyes
this?
wide open.
What is this? A hammer!" Sorry, Logan's not here. He's gonna
Well,
be excited
I
because
think
he's
one
like,
goes to say, rise up with Granny and us against Zodarok or die. Is that what we're saying?
"Dude, that sounds good to me." But who says it in Undercommon? That's the you gotta say it in one that they
They just hear
understand.
blah, 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 blah.
And they're like, "Look at this stupid little woman." Just kidding. What are you? What race are you?
Me?
Yeah.
What?
What race are you?
Human?
Oh, you are human. Okay.
So as you ride the elevator down, the elevator shaft terminates in this room. A large stone wheel next to iron cage constantly turns. West of the wheel is a Durgar encased in a cruel-looking exoskeleton, and his face is just masked in a grimace of pain. Looks like he's monitoring the wheel. You've got a double door over to your east, as well as a single door up to your north. These
They haven't
Durgar start
seen
heading
us now?
this way.
But, so are we in the room with them right now?
Yeah, you guys are on the elevator.
But we haven't come down yet.
No, it's like the elevator just landed now that everybody's gotten back into the call. And
Oh,
the
okay.
Duergar you wanted them, the last thing they heard or that they understood is that you wanted to be taken to the prison, so that's the way they're going.
Oh, these are the Duergar that are helping us.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll make
So
it
we're
easy. I'll put a green circle around him.
I don't like this Duergar hammerer, dude. Are we gonna try it, Logan? Try and walk past him? Are you still disguised?
I mean, it was like 2 minutes ago, so I'm pretty sure he would be.
Yeah. You didn't drop
Oh,
yours.
you're muted, bro. You're muted.
Yeah, I'm not taking any of that off. It's my war paint now.
All right. Well, let's see
I
what
just
happens.
like a man. What was the Morphosite? What it from Team America? Yeah, never mind.
I kind of remember it, but then it's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, we can try to get past them.
Well, was it Vernon, myself, and Raven were behind the Duergars, right?
Yeah, they went up there to that doorway.
Wait, so if the dungeon's that way, that means the priest might be this way. Just thinking to myself.
Yeah, we're going towards the priest. If possible. They know their way to the priest?
Are you gonna ask them?
That was
Right now,
what
they're
we were talking
leading the
about.
way.
Yeah, we'd ask them that like upstairs if they know the way to the priest when we brought it up.
They seem to be heading that way, but doesn't look like they speak common.
All right.
I take it
Didn't
you
somebody
guys
cast comprehend languages?
Yeah.
I take it you guys went back to the whole like having your stuff stowed away type of stuff. Like you don't have your weapons out. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, as well as you can stow away a greatsword and a fucking.
One reason why I said put it in the bag of holding.
Yeah, no.
So we know that the Duergar is taking us to the dungeons. So do we want to duck off or do we want to keep following?
Wait, they're supposed to be taking us to the priest right now. That's what we talked about with Granny.
One of the two Durgar starts making harsh noises towards you, pointing at you, pointing through the door. And he opens it. And they proceed to step through.
All right. So I guess us as prisoners should be following, huh?
Likely, yep.
In this room, as you walk through, you see standing in the middle of the room, facing the double doors to the north, is a 7-foot tall statue of a female Durgar in scale mail robe. The top of its head above the eyes has been sheared off, making space for a stone brazier that gives off a flickering flame. Chained to the statue's pedestal is an emaciated, malformed creature with rubbery purplish gray flesh and a bulbous head with a metal plate bolted to it and a sinister look in its eyes. You also notice that it's a mind flayer, but all the tentacles have been cut off as well as various scar marks across it. And you see what looks like another Duergar Mind Masters over there speaking to it in Undercommon. Chauncey, that Mind Flayer is being berated and told that it is going to be slowly and mercilessly killed for its incompetence.
It's incompetence. That means it
Sounds like my
Their
last
morale-
NCOER.
The morale is really low here. This guy could probably be swayed to kill that guy. Or to help.
is it being bound by something that we can see?
It's like chained to the base of the statue. It looks like it's there as some sort of macabre punishment.
So saving it. Okay, attacking Klondor.
All right, we will.
You just want to fight. I like this guy.
So we are looking at entering initiative.
Klondor is not the priest, by the way.
Who says?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Seems pretty priestly, in robes, next to a statue and everything.
So are we sure we want to attack before we ask him?
That's what I was gonna say, but
Before we ask him if he secretly serves Granny, if we can.
Well, I tell you what, is everybody else done with their initiative stuff? Everybody got where they're at?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't roll yet.
Well, you can also not roll and just take the halfway point, which would be a natural 12 for you.
Oh,
I like to roll. Ooh, perfect. I'll take a 3.
Respectable 3. All right.
hey, quick question.
Yeah.
My +1, my wisdom modifier, is that added to my initiative like automatically?
Probably not. But that would make you a +9, so you'd still be behind the Mind Flayer.
Yeah, it's okay.
In Undercommon, you hear Chauncey. Klondor looks at the other two Duergar and says, "Good, take the 4 prisoners to their cells. We will torture them like we have tortured the others and get information out of them to see how effective our attacks on 10 towns were." As he moves over to the side to kind of let you pass. Next up is Vernon.
So technically we're prisoners right now. So when we walk by, I would like to hold my action of attack to attack Klondor when we get to that point up there after the Dugar have brought us up that way.
Okay, so you're gonna hold your action to attack.
Yeah, as soon as it happens. Once it actually pops off.
Okay.
I'll have my hand in my my bag of holding my weapon, like getting ready to grab it to pull it out.
Okay, so removing an item from a bag of holding takes the utilize action, which means that you can pull it out as you're ready to action. You unfortunately will not get an attack with it on the same turn.
With everybody else in front of me, can I sneak it out? Is it
Can you
possible?
sneak a trident out of a bag of holding in
I
front?
know, like a shield. Never mind.
I don't know if that's
Never mind. Never mind then. No, I'm just gonna hold my action and not do a damn thing.
Okay. Drugar Hammer, is that? And then Raven, it is your go.
We're doing this for sure, right?
It kind of
Like that.
ebbs and flows a little bit.
So the Duergar, the old man Duergar, which one are we shooting? What's our primary target then?
Well, we haven't shot anybody yet.
I'm about to. So which one do I shoot?
We,
Do I want to shoot the one by grandma, or do I want to shoot one of the two by me? Or which one of these? Which ones are we know for sure is?
we,
No, A
I'll
and B
make
are with
this
us.
easy. The ones with the green circle are the ones that have been identified as friends that you said, hey, if you can get us into the jail, that's what we need. And they are getting you over to the jail.
Oh, well, then I will wait till something happens before I shoot. Same thing. I'll hold my action until something happens. I don't want to start it.
All right, gotcha. Next up. Gone. It is your go.
That nobody else is moving. So that's how I take my cues.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta wait for them to bring us past him because that's what you said was supposed to happen.
All right.
I thought we were trying to save the mind flayer.
Why would we want to save a mind flare? Just out of curiosity.
They move up.
For
Gosh, man.
ally.
Every once in a while, you just gotta
Mind
do.
flare. Chaotic evil being. A friend. I don't know. I don't know if I trust him. My character probably wouldn't.
That's the good example of that's what my character would do. All right, hold on just a second. They swing open the double doors and then walk out through as you are met with. Let me make sure I got the proper read aloud text. Smoke fills this warm cavern, in which the ceiling ranges from 40 feet high all the way down to 20 feet along the south wall. The source of smoke and heat is a 10-foot tall stone forge shaped like a pyramid with its peak sheared off. It ripples of heat and flashes of firelight spew from the top of the forge, which emit a deep, pulsating heartbeat. A 5-foot deep trough extends from the forge with rows of black anvils on either side of the depression. Overlooking the forge are 24-foot tall guard towers with gray-skinned dwarfs standing behind their low battlements. Stone stairs provide access to the top of 2 nearby towers nearest the forge. The south end of the forge is an enormous 5-foot tall platform fitted with cranes and clamps with short flights of iron stairs leading up to the top of the platform. Surrounding it is a cleanup crew consisting of a female Duergar with a horn and 6 hulking bipeds, their white fur stained with soot. They are tossing scraps of cylindrical containers, which they are tossing scraps into a cylindrical container. In the 20-foot high ceiling above the bend is a wide rectangular hole. So you'd guess that wide rectangular hole, which is right about here, is where the dragon came out.
Okay.
These ones in the middle, the Quaggoth, are they chained to it? What's going on right there?
So no, the Quagoth are not. They look like they are cleaning up around those workstations. Chauncey, it is your go.
I'm gonna hold an action, attack action, until I figure out what's going on here. Because I don't know where they're leading us. Into this big room.
So they are going to be leading you right past this guy.
So we're gonna see what's gonna happen here.
If you want,
Yep.
you guys can take all of your movements, and then we'll adjudicate if anybody wants to do anything as you're walking past. I think that'll be the easiest way to do it, rather than
Yeah.
go through like initiative order. So whoever wants to, like, the two Durgar are up there. So
Yeah, you guys should be.
I think
victorious.
as soon as they walk through the
Yeah,
door should close,
Oops.
and then we take him out.
What?
This guy. This is Clordor, Fondor.
You want the? You guys didn't even talk to him.
No, but this is pretty sure this is the priest, dude.
No, I know. Yeah. We don't, but we know he's the only one that Zarok listens to.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's the one we're trying to kill.
If we kill him, that's like the evil whisper in the king in Lord of the Rings. The guy
Yeah.
that's like whispering the evil shit in his ear.
Mhm.
So I feel like
Cool.
once we get up to him, that's when it's gonna have to happen.
Well, we all held our actions, attack action.
Yeah. So as soon
Uh,
as those doors close, I'm gonna wait until I'm behind him and his back's turned to me, and I'm gonna attack.
all right.
So, I mean, if that's the case, knowing this plan, I wouldn't have went through the door then.
We could put you. We could put you back in, and we could say that closed.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him from behind.
All right, so let's go with down in initiative order. So let's see, putting it back to Vernon. So where would you be, and what are you doing?
Probably have to act like I'm walking at least with them. So I'd probably stop like right here.
All right.
And is it actually my initiative, or is this
Yeah,
like
no,
the
no,
last?
it's your initiative.
Okay, well, yeah, like that. That'd probably be best. Then I will Can I use a bonus action to pull something out of my? Can I pull? Because I'd like to pull my shield and my spear out.
So it says that retrieving an item from the bag requires a utilize action. So that's your action, is to like magically manifest the thing that you want out of it.
Oh, well, that's great. Never, never mind. Whatever. That's all I can do.
That's your turn.
Yeah, that's
All right.
great.
What did you pull out?
My trident.
Gotcha. Duergar Hammer still doing its thing. Raven, it is your go.
I'm going to, knowing that we're waiting for these guys to come in, I'm just gonna sit over by this wall and wait.
You're just waiting.
Waiting.
Gotcha. Gone, it is your go.
I cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
This is my bonus action. And 21 to hit.
That is a hit.
Mm-hmm. Aw. So 17.
All right.
And I'm gonna hit him again. 19.
19 is a hit.
Yeah, where is it? Lost it. There it is. 17.
All right. I need you.
Ruh-roh.
Never mind.
So it's 17 plus what was the last one?
You said 17. 17.
Okay, yeah.
I've got it down every single time you do stuff.
Okay, yeah.
So you hit it twice with 2 big hits. Normally this would have been enough to like fell normal Duergar that size. It looked like it tanked those hits. Is that
Well,
your
you
turn?
did nothing.
No, your attacks hit. It did the damage. It does not look like it affected it nearly as much as you thought it was going to.
Okay, cool.
Is that your turn?
Yeah. Sorry, that's my turn.
All right, Duergar A, Duergar B. You're trying to figure out what's going on. You hear him kind of move back a little bit, looking at giving you a little bit of privacy. Next up is Chauncey.
He's a priest, so he's going to be immune to anything there. That's my guess.
You don't know. You haven't fought him before.
Just a guess. I am going to move over just a tad here so Gon's out of the way and see what 2 attacks with my Eldritch Blast will do. And that's not going to do anything. And neither is that one.
Where you were hitting, it looked like it passed through possibly an illusion. It's weird.
That's messed up. Bonus action. I do not have anything that I want to use. I think that's my turn. Yay.
That's it?
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right.
That's my. Oh man, terrible.
Klondor's turn. You hear him bellow out, "The intruders are in here!" As he looks and turns towards Gon, a twisted expression befalls his face as rapidly 3 attacks strike out at you.
Whoops. Ooh.
Oh, hold on. I gotta re-roll that one because that one should not. Well, I can take the 9. Does a 15 hit you?
15.
Yeah.
Yep, meets it, beats it.
All right. So all 3 of those attacks hit. So claw for 11, another claw for 13, and then what looks like a barbed tail slashes out from behind him for 18.
Ooh.
Wow.
I believe that's 32 points of damage. It looks slowed down. Arms thrash out, striking at you in all sorts of manners. His face curls into a macabre smile as he looks like he's getting ready to enjoy this.
32.
Yeah. All right. Next up is Vernon.
Outstanding. Let me just throw this. I'll just do branding. It's branding smite.
All right, you're casting branding spite on it.
That's a bonus action, I believe. I'm looking
Yep.
at it. Yep, one bonus action will give me an extra 2d6 damage to the target. And it'll shed light on him for 5. But I will throw my spear at him.
Gotcha. Anything above a 15.
Oh, I have to click it.
And that's who's it? You're attacking the clone guy?
Yeah, the dude that just did 32 points of damage
Yeah, Condor.
to Gon.
Crazy.
Yeah. It wasn't the dragon didn't TVKS. This stupid fuck is gonna do it. Well, that's a 27.
That's a big hit.
Yeah, I'm fucking pissed. And since I don't have my shield out, that's gonna be with 2 hands. Oh my god. Awesome.
It's a really good hit for 6 damage, though, bro.
That is.
Like, that is a
And
solid
you said a
6.
15?
Yep, 15 would hit.
15. Oh my god. There you go. It's, and then both of them are hits, so that's what 4d6 is that, or was it the d8? I got a brand spot. Look. 2d6. Okay, so 46.
And what's the damage type on that?
Radiant damage.
Gotcha.
Do I have to do individual 2d6s?
No, just roll the 46.
Okay. How do I? What did I do? There it is. Just kidding. For a 16. Not too
Gotcha.
bad. 16 radiant damage.
29 respectable for a fucking turn, dude.
He is bloodied.
Yeah, well, I guess that's not too bad. Alright. That's my turn. Good job, guys. Good luck.
Durger Hammer hears the call,
No.
comes in, and Raven, you are getting a claw attack. So that's a dirty 20, so that's going to hit. And a hammer attack. Does a 16 hit?
No.
16 does not hit. Alright. So you take 9 points of piercing damage as the claw comes in and grabs you. Alright, that's his turn. Raven, it is your go.
I'm gonna shoot at the Clondorn guy.
Alright.
Do I have to target him, or is he already targeted? Just all right.
Oh, I forgot to ask. Sorry. Does Hunter's Mark only give you something?
Yeah.
Okay.
21's a hit.
Trying to help disregard the guy that's attacking me real quick.
So that arrow goes in, and it is not as effective as you thought it was going to be on both hits.
Yeah.
He's resistant to piercing.
That's another way of saying it.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
He got a hard shell. That's what it is.
All right, Gone. It is back up to your turn.
I'm gonna hit him.
Gotcha. Anything above a 15.
God damn it.
He's kind of wise to your tricksy maneuvers.
Well, he still takes 3
Oh, yeah. Very true.
out of spite.
Graze.
Damage is damage, bro.
All right.
And another 3. And now I'm angry, so I'm gonna blow a bonus action to enter rage.
Gotcha. We will put that little golden icon on you.
Go Super Saiyan.
All right. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
The Duergar A and Duergar B are basically Chauncey. You hear that they're trying to cover for you, but you hear also the cocking of a bunch of crossbow bolts.
Sweet.
All right, it is your turn.
All right. I'm gonna do, I guess, 2 Eldritch Blasts again. See if I can hit him this time.
All right, still looking at a 15.
23. That
Yep,
should hit.
23 is a hit.
And 10 is not. So I'm gonna roll damage. 12, 13, so that's 15 total. 3 fire.
So, what is your Eldritch Blast? Is that force damage?
That is, I should know this.
The Eldritch Blast takes the force damage, but it looks like the flames were completely ignored.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
Interesting. Let's see. Bonus action. That is my turn.
All right. Back up to the top. It is Klondor's go. He maneuvers into that position, and he is going to go ahead and since he got hit with
Disadvantage
radiant
on me?
damage. All right. So the first one he's going to take is going to be at disadvantage against you. So that's going to be 8, which is going to miss. And then these rest of these are going to be normal. So 17.
Yeah.
And then 19. So those will hit. So Vernon, you take 6 points of damage on one and 22 on the tail.
What the fuck? Okay.
Those are big hits.
Vernon, it is your go. Oh,
You
give me
dirtbag
a
piece of shit.
give me a concentration on both of your times you got damage. So it's going to be a 10 on the first one for maintaining concentration, and then it's going to be a DC 11 on the second one.
Nope. That's fucking great. Doesn't matter.
All right, so you lost your
Yep.
branding
Awesome. Doesn't even fucking matter. We're all gonna die.
Well, with that attitude,
That's the
smite. Well,
spirit.
you know that they like to torture things, so at least it'll be interesting.
Yep.
18's a
Awesome.
hit.
18 and 24.
nice.
Yep, of course. There you go.
Nice.
That's what I got. That's it.
What's the damage on your second attack? I got the 15 for the first one.
Did it not roll it?
No, it did not.
7.
As your second strike hits in, you see his visage, or visage would be a better way of saying it. You see that his visage melts away as it slowly starts emulating up and coming off in black flecks. The face of a barbed devil greets you as it grins and then gets pulled down into the nine hells.
Huh.
He is dead.
Nice.
Is that your turn?
Once he fucking gets gone, I'll step over here and try to get him out of this as my bonus action if I can. Try to figure out what to do to get him out of that.
All right, yeah. He's basically chained to the thing, and as you start moving closer to him, his eyes grow wide with concern.
I'm helping him out of it. That's what I'm doing.
Gotcha. All right. Durger Hammer takes 2 more attacks against Raven. So we are doing the claw and 24 on both. Those are both hits. So claw damage 9 and hammer damage 11. Boom boom. He's putting in the work.
Nice.
Raven, it is back to your turn.
What's the total damage on that?
Total is 20.
Oh, damn. Fuck me up. Let's see. Let's move my screens around real quick. A second. Dude is down. Going to attack this guy with my short sword.
All right. Anything above a 17. Your short sword hits its metallic armor. Boom, boom. The second one got through.
All right.
All right.
And that's it.
Got you. The you hear in your mind, Vernon. It kind of almost sounds like it's like speaking through a tin can that still has a little bit of soup in the bottom of it. It's very muffled and muddied. But the guy says, if you can get me out of here, I will give you information. I will tell you everything that I know. And now it is back up to Gon's turn.
I'm gonna rush down and slam this fucker with my sword.
Ooh, nice. Anything above a 15. That's a hit.
+2.
10.
Then that felt so good. I'm gonna do it again.
23 is a commanding hit.
+2.
You manage to drive it all the way through its mechanisms in different gears as you see it shudder and then fall backwards dead. It almost looks like killing it brought a sense of relief to its face.
Mine too. In fact, probably at like half mast.
Is that your turn?
Yes. No, I'm going to move towards the door with whatever I have left, just to get ready to brace it if I have to.
Gotcha. Durgars, you hear a lot of commotion outside. It sounds like a lot of crossbow bolts hitting the doors as they're being fired upon. That is their turns. Chauncey, it is your go.
Our buddies. Our buddies. I feel like Vernon has this, but if there's anything I can do to aid, can I?
Help him get out of it? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if shooting the chains would be wise or not, or assuming Vernon's going to get it on his turn.
I
Which
mean,
is
you can
next.
always
Yeah,
help him.
I got
You
it.
can
I
always
got
help
it
him
on
get
my
it out.
turn.
Okay, that's what I figured.
If you want to check what's in these doors so they don't jump out from these doors right here.
Yeah, I'll check
Like
this one quick right here. This one,
All right.
it's
Let
open.
me reveal. You open it up and you see that there are arrow slits facing in. These arrow slits will provide you with 3/4 cover, aka a +5 to your armor class
All right,
if
I'm
you
gonna
shoot
close
out
it.
from them.
Gotcha. And then that's an. I don't know what else you want me to do. I'm gonna just move to this side, and that'll be my turn.
All right. Next up is Vernon.
All right, I'll move to the other side and undo this side with my action and help him down. Actively help him down.
All right. You lower him to the ground. He kind of sits there a little bit. He's like, "This place is teeming. They caught me in the Underdark. They ambushed me. They brought me here as an offering to their dark goddess."
Not even a mind flare should be treated like this. They need to pay.
I mean, that was kind of a backhanded compliment, but yeah.
Even a bastard like you should.
Yes.
Is there anything else you want to do?
If does that take my action and or can that be my bonus action and interaction? Because I'd like to pull my shield out. That's all.
Yeah, you can pull your shield out as well.
Awesome. That's what I do with my whole turn.
All right, gotcha. Raven, you are next up.
I'm going to drink a health potion.
Smart.
What are they? 2d4 plus. What are they?
If you take your whole action, you can take the entire get all the points back. If you use your bonus action, you have to roll for it.
I'll take my whole action.
Gotcha. So get you 10 back.
Fucking love that new rule. Just saying. It's a great rule.
Well, they did potions as a bonus action, and then I'd like homebrewed in because a lot of other people had it. I was like, it's good. Like it makes taking a potion as an action, like a health potion as an action, worth it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So if you're doing that, is there anything else?
No.
All right. Fioral points over in this direction, and he says, "There's a false wall that they go through to get to the other part." He's like, "They are torturing another beyond this direction."
Is that the captain of the guard?
They don't know. They're not privy to that information. But it would check out, considering that's been a major theme that's been talked about. Alright, next up is Gone.
I've been wanting to do this. I'm gonna hold the door. Hold the door. Hold the door. Hold the door.
Gotcha.
Hold
And
on.
two questions.
I'll be right back.
One, if I am throwing all my strength and weight into that door in a just a project as much anger as I can. Is that going to be enough to maintain my rage?
So the nice part about the 2024 is you can just maintain your rage as a bonus action. Like you don't have to damage yourself, you don't have to do anything. You just stay pissed off as your bonus action. You can
You
continue raging.
do you have to blow another rage to do that?
No, you don't. You can
Okay, cool.
rage for like up to 10 minutes doing that as well.
Okay, so can I take an action as well?
Yeah,
Because I want to chug my potion too.
gotcha.
Cool. So I'm going to take a shot and fucking hold this door.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yep, that is my turn.
You hear lots of heavy footfalls, or not footfalls, but arrows, and both of the Duergars end up slumping against it, and blood starts to pour underneath. Chauncey, it is your go.
They sacrifice themselves. I'm gonna start heading. Is this the false wall right here?
Yeah.
Do you have to like hit it like 100 times for it to open?
No, this isn't Elden Ring.
You got the reference. Cool.
So
Each square.
you are able to, now that you know that it's there, easily like open it. It kind of turns a little bit. There's a short hallway into there.
All right. Are we going this way, guys? I'm assuming so. And let's see. Each square is 10 or 5 feet?
Each
10.
square is 10 feet. You
Okay,
can
so it's
also
10.
whip out the handy dandy ruler tool,
Oh yeah. So it was there.
and it's like 20 feet to the edge.
There we go. I think we're up there. Sweet. That's my turn.
Res- respect right here, guys.
Hold on.
All right, Vernon, it is your go.
This one's for you, Logan. All right. Since we know where it is, will you help? Will you come with? Will you help us?
I am in no condition to fight. I'm barely holding on.
Hide in one of the rooms then.
I mean, he can. Yeah,
I mean, what else can he do? Honestly,
I guess fall
either
on
you,
his own.
if you come with us, at least you won't just die mercilessly by them. At least come with us.
He looks down sheepishly, and that's where you see it. A whole bunch of scars across his frontal lobe. They lobotomized him. Like, he has zero offensive capability. He doesn't even have his tentacles to feed. You're starting to wonder if putting him out of his misery might have
I
been
was
the
just gonna
better
say
thing.
that. I was just gonna ask him, is there anything you want? Any last wish you want?
He just wants to go home. He wants to go back to the Underdark and hopefully find a Mind Flayer anarchist that can heal him up.
Guys, I'm kind of thinking I just wanna shoot across him. Just because
I'll carry
I
him.
don't think he's gonna be able. I don't think he's gonna be able to get out of here without if we don't take care of him. He
Oh.
can't do anything. That's what I say, and
I think we should leave him and go.
I just leave. Yeah, I step by. I say good luck on your journeys. And let's see, 5, 10, I guess I'll go to the door.
All right, and you see Chauncey
And
halfway in there.
I will hold my action as my spear is up, ready to go, if something comes out within
Okay.
range. That's my go.
Gotcha. Raven, it is your go.
I'm really hurt. Um, uh, I'm gonna use my last turn or potion and drink another potion.
That's a lot of healing potions.
I only have 2.
All right. I
It's less.
trust you.
He did have 2.
I've just never used them.
I gotcha. I'm just thinking back to Gamers Darkness Rising, where it's like, yeah, the healing potion that I got out of that town, the last one we were at.
You know, that tavern we stopped
Yeah,
at.
you know, the one that I never erased from my
I
from
think
my
you
character
can
sheet.
move too, dude.
Yeah, for sure. You could definitely move.
Oh, I can move it. Same. Okay. I'll come over here with you guys.
All right.
Gunner. Where he's holding it. Okay.
Photo.
And that's it.
You see him. He runs through and disappears out. I will go ahead and remove him from combat. Alright, so we are kind of in this quasi in between stage where we are no longer going to be calling this combat, as you're kind of in a lull right now with what's going on. You know that there's a whole slew of people out the front. You can hear the commotion, you can hear the war cries, everything like that. They are definitely amassing a group towards you. What does the party look like they're going to be doing?
It's like we're gonna be fighting.
Do you guys want to go hide in one of these little rooms over here, and just
Yeah,
start fucking pop shotting them?
it's a false wall, guys. Keep going and we can get away.
I think we should just keep going down this hallway, that secret hallway that he was telling us to go through.
Yeah, but he said they use this hallway
They're not expecting us though.
to
coming
torch
through
it.
there. So we should go through that hallway, and assuming they know we don't know about it. So if we go in that hallway and when it shuts behind us, there's a very good chance they might take off and not even know about it themselves.
Okay.
I
All
think we
right,
should
let's
go
do
in
it.
this hallway.
No. This is this one
That's
down
up.
here
Yeah.
I don't remember where he said it
where
was.
Chauncey just went.
I would also like to use my last spell slot and cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Alright.
I'm only at 11 hit points, guys. I got pretty fucked up there.
That was pretty fucked up too. Yeah.
Who knew that dude was a barbed devil in disguise?
What is with these shit fucking rolls?
Sorry, dude.
Like, this is how my last, 3 games have been. Beyond has it out for me, I swear.
Chauncey, you open it. That's what I'm taking you to.
Oh boy, we can go up or down, right or left.
Well, hold on just a second, because the fun thing's gonna happen.
Okay.
Braziers of hot coals heat and light this room, the walls of which are lined with closed iron sarcophagi standing on end. In the middle of the room, Duergar has been shackled to the chair, her flesh covered in blisters, and a pair of hooded Duergar prod her with hot iron rods, searing her flesh and causing her to bellow in agony.
That's not nice.
That's when you see him.
Really?
Boom, boom, boom.
The mind messed up.
And since we're at 8:30, that's where we're gonna call it for the night.
Son of a bitch.
Right.
Now, my thought process is, Logan, would Gon have went with them, or is he still holding the door?
He is holding the door until they are at least to safety.
Okay, I'll let you decide when that is, but we're gonna call it for tonight, and then we got this room coming in for the.
To specify this false wall you're talking about, is it like a is this something that's going to remain a hidden false wall once we're past it? Like, is it magic or is it like
It's a secret door. If you don't
okay?
know about it, it would take you a little bit. But say, I don't know, you like lived in this place and kind of knew the ins and out, you would know that that's a secret passage. So that's
Gotcha.
banking on who else would know about it.
So these two Duergar mind masters are torturing the Nephron.
Yep.
Okay.
Nephron happens to be the name of the Duergar. Captain Nephron.
Oh,
Wow.
so we're throwing a fireball
crazy.
in? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, throw a fireball.
I think that
Look, I didn't ask the size of the room. I just
the
said I was
size of
going
the
to cast
room is
fireball.
not good. Small room.
No, that would hit everybody. I might even get like a whiplash of that,
including Raven and myself.
Yeah,
Maybe
I'm probably gonna get. It's gonna go through the hallway and like funnel down a little bit more, go a little bit further down the hallway.
It does. The spell specifically says that it goes around corners. Oddly enough, Spirit Guardians does not.
All right. Well, hopefully we don't die next round or next session. But after seeing how bad they fucking hit us the last time, just the one. Good luck, everybody. See you next week.
Later, guys.
Oh, that was. Oh. All right. See ya.
Hold on.
What's this door made out of anyways? Like